right,
yeah.
good.
So this is a control for the cameras. This is where you pick which one you want to control, and you've just got a joystick. You're able to move it, zoom in, zoom out, all that kind of stuff. You can switch between the two. And then this is the actual live stream like video controller. So the red is what's currently showing, and the green's what's up next. So you switch between them.
Okay.
And now this camera's on. If I hit 3, then I switch to that, and now that's what's on.
Yeah. What was the feeling of the congregation when you did it?
Mixed.
Right.
We had a lot of people were opposed to it, and then the first Sunday that we had it, we actually had All Saints Sunday, so we were able to show all the photos of the loved ones that had passed, and we had a video, and we had a lot of meaningful things to show, like, this is why we can use, this is why this is good. And a lot of people calmed down after that.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah,
I know that person. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So yeah, we had a few families that were upset to the point of looking for a different church, but not too many.
What about security concerns?
So we keep this desk locked.
Yeah.
It has a lock here.
Right.
And all the equipment up under here is locked. Other than that,
okay.
That's pretty much what we do. I mean, the cameras are up high enough that you'd have to get on a ladder and unscrew them to take them.
Right. And what about the training? People who learned how to do all this?
So actually my sister and another friend of mine who were younger. I think younger people a lot of times can kind of pick it up a little easier because they're like running the slides as well as running the...
Well, who makes those videos like you talked about?
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, so I don't actually sit here and run this Sunday, but
that's your sister.
Make all the slides, all the videos, all that kind of stuff.
And so you employ, your sister's employed to do this. She it comes on just Sundays to do it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I set up the playlist and I, we have the order of worship and she just goes off of that.
And so there are 3 cameras, and Posey was telling me, my friend Posey Jones is in the choir, and he commented about one time he was looking at his cell phone. You guys got it was just a funny thing. But your cameras can move around. Yeah. And that's the joystick here, so you.
They also have presets. Yeah. So I think one is the lectern. So you can just set these up to be wherever you.
It kind of takes away the. It makes it more accessible to people because now they can see, oh, that's what he's doing. Yeah, he's looking at a cell phone, or he's getting ready. He's doing that. It kind of puts them. I'm just guessing that, people might like that part of it. Yeah, they feel more of a part of it, maybe.
And I think a lot of people like, if they sing in the choir and they've got family that's out of town, they can tell them to watch the live stream and they can see them perform. So.
Or if you're sick, or whoops, don't make it to church, you can watch it. Or your kid's away in college.
Yeah, we usually have about 30 views on our Sunday morning live stream. Now, granted, that's YouTube, so it could be the same family that went on and off 3 times, so.
But you're not doing it to make money on YouTube. Right. You're doing it why? What was the reason behind it?
We really wanted to, we have a lot of church members who are homebound, who can't leave their homes, and we also, since this is Blacksburg, we have a ton of families that are always moving in, moving out, going all over the place. So we wanted to do it as kind of a way to stay connected to this service. Another reason we put in the screens, not so much the live stream, is now all of our worship spaces have screens, so we can show graphics and videos across our whole church because we have another campus. So we have 3 different services.
And I heard your other campus has contemporary at the same time?
10:30, 8:30 and 10:30 are the times for that.
Over there. And here, same?
8:30 and 11.
And 11.
Yeah.
And this is the traditional.
Yep.
Why do you have another campus?
We have it for that worship service. We wouldn't have space for the Edge's worship service.
So it's just a facility that you own?
Yeah. It used to be the Catholic Church.
I see.
Yeah, and we bought it.
So if there were another church in our area another Methodist church that we're going to do some partnership with, maybe that church could be, because you don't suggest getting rid of your traditional one. This whole thing between, do we want modern music? Do we want rock and roll? Or do we want traditional? If you get rid of one, you lose all those people who love the other.
No, I think that ultimately you have to focus on what's best for the worship service that you have. But I think that even traditional worship has helped a lot by this. You know, like I think a lot of people struggle to follow along with bulletins, so just being able to pull up a hymn on the screen and just follow along with that is really helpful.
We're so accustomed to that,
following
along on screens now.
Yeah.
How's your membership here? You said it's helped the worship. Have you noticed an increase? Have you noticed?
We haven't really. I mean, it's pretty early, so we don't really have data on that. So.
When did you get them again? The cameras?
End of this past year.
Okay, so it's new.
Yeah.
It's all new.
Yeah, pretty
new.
And
you said you thought it enhanced the worship service, so people aren't leaving in droves because they can't stand it.
No.
And you're getting good feedback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. We got a lot of negative feedback before, but now we hear a lot of people that are really happy about it.
And some people say, "Oh gosh, I was wrong." Like they were concerned and they stayed, most of them.
I don't know that they'll come out and say that, but they won't complain anymore.
No one's complaining anymore.
No.
They like it. They've gotten used to it. What about this though? I know we have like some during children's message. You know, there's some people who don't want their children on social media, so we gotta avoid it. What about that when you're live streaming and their kids here?
So when we go to live stream the children's message, we only show the person giving the message.
I see.
And we cut to a close-up of them because we want to be cognizant of that. I know a lot of churches that what they'll do is they'll have a slide in their opening loop that says, you know, here at whatever church, we love photos and videos, and if you're here in worship, you may be on our live stream.
Right.
If you have any concerns, talk to the pastor.
Or maybe you could have a place where people sit where they're not going to be on camera.
Yeah, you could have that too. So I know every time like VBS rolls around, we have a lot of that because we have some families who can't have photos of their children taken, or
they're concerned.
There are rules around adoption too.
Yes.
So yeah, but we pretty much just focus on taking video of the people up at the front. And
so let me ask you this: so down there you can see the two monitors on the right on either side of the cross.
Mm-hmm.
And so people, I guess beforehand, were thinking that would be, I don't know, sacrilegious, or what are we doing with video, you know, what are we doing with TVs in church? Yeah. But you think that too has enhanced, that people can follow along by seeing the screens. What do you think about those sizes of the screens? Would you have gone bigger? And how big are they?
They are 80 inches.
Okay.
I think we would have gone, so you can get bigger with a projector, but the problem is we didn't have anywhere to mount it here.
I see.
We would have had to, have them floating out in the middle of nowhere, which would
not be good.
Yeah, would have looked junky. So, but I think we're happy with the size. I mean, we've got the ones along the sides, so.
Oh, there's ones on the sides too over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so people that are further back can.
And where are they? They're over on the side.
So we have actually 8.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see right here. Gosh, right in front
and
of
then
me.
there are some in the corners there for the transepts.
I see. So you have a total of 8?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're back here, you can look at this screen.
Yep.
That's really nice. And the sound, where does the sound come from? You have some speakers?
That's our sound booth.
Oh, I see.
And the speakers are actually long and black and kind of tucked in the corners up at the front. You see the next to the American flag.
Yeah. Now, did that come with the whole?
We had that before.
You already had that.
Yeah, and we've got some fills as well. We had the same company come in and do that, though.
It's a beautiful church.
Thank you very much.
I remember.
Appreciate that.
My days here.
Another just random thing. We have the TVs on the sides on it's called an articulating mount, so we can pull them out for a service, but for a funeral, we can actually push them flat against the wall.
Wow.
So they don't, poke out,
They're not
because for a funeral, people don't really want the screens on.
No.
So.
I bet maybe sometimes they would want a video to show a video maybe of a person.
Definitely. So.
Probably things that you haven't even thought of since it's still new.
Yeah. Another great thing for us is we've had a couple weddings here, and we've been able to do the video for it. Instead of doing a live stream, we just record what we would normally live stream, and there's a wedding video.
Wow.
So
they don't have to hire anybody else.
Exactly. So that's been really good.
Do they pay the person then who does whatever? You just
it depends.
You just record it on a thumb drive or something, or a card.
Yeah. The wedding was for our building manager, and he's been here 26 years, so we were happy to do it.
Here
for
you
him,
go. Here's a gift. It's a wonderful gift that the church could give people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're really trying to make sure that we keep our membership up and keep people. I don't know. I think that it seems like one way that can boost interest and excitement in a church.
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? This is Luke.
I don't think so.
Thank you so much.
No problem.